Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Jim. Today, we're going to go to Haynes Motor Museum. Not for the museum itself, but for Cars and Cracklin, which is one of their car meet events. On the way on the A303, I stopped off at Ilminster Services and put in some Supreme fuel into the car. That can only mean one thing, right? Here we go, sport mode. As everyone knows, the top speed you can do on the A303 is about 5 miles an hour. Not because of the law, purely because there's so much traffic and the road is crap. As I got closer to Haynes, I saw a nice McLaren leaving the area. Looked a bit suspicious to me. To be fair, I did arrive an hour early. In my defence, I'm travelling up from South Devon, I didn't want to be late, I didn't want to miss anything, so I got there nice and early. And I sat around in the car park for about 45 minutes, and then I got in the queue to get in. Finally in, and at this point I wasn't disappointed. I was right next to a beautiful Nissan GTR. After sitting around trying to work out how to use this new DJI Osmo Mobile 7P thing, I still have no idea how to use it, as you'll probably see during this video. Some dodgy footage going on. But you know what they say, practice makes perfect, right? Lol, we'll see. Bear with me here, guys. I've been to Haynes breakfast meets before and I was not disappointed. But obviously this was an evening meet on a Friday night, so I didn't really know what to expect. But there were some nice cars. I spotted this nice Ford Focus RS. This was probably the cleanest car there, apart from mine of course. I then decided to sit for a minute and watch some cars coming in. This gorgeous Porsche 911. I'm interested to see what the difference is between this car and a trike. Is it the steering wheel? Is it because there's a roof? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Even more Porsches. You can't not like a Porsche. They're just beautiful cars. As you can see, I'm trying out some new angles with this Osmo. Can't really tell if I'm doing good or not. But I don't know anyone here and I couldn't care less. If I don't get on with it, it's up for sale. I saw this newish Audi TT and I couldn't quite work out what he's done to that spoiler. I think it's hydro dipped. Looks alright, but carbon's better. I'm really annoyed. I thought I took some really good footage of these guys turning up, but turns out I didn't press record. Absolutely raging. The new Lotus is gorgeous. There was a couple of hot rods there. I don't really know much about them. All I know is that they got massive engines and they sound absolutely insane. This particular hot rod was for sale. No idea on the price. There was no contact details in the window. So how would you buy it? Would you have to sit around and wait for him to come back all night? I do like it at Haynes, but this evening meet was starting to feel a bit disappointing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some very nice cars there. But they were just missing something. So if you were there not showing a car, you were still mixed within the show cars. So it was very misleading, and you look around and you see a very standard Vauxhall Astra, for example. And that just wasn't what I was expecting to see. This Alpha was beautiful. I like the number plate as well. Quick test, which one is the MR2? Ah, Rover Metro. That brings back memories of breaking down on the M3 with my mother when I was little. I had to sit and balance speakers on the dashboard the whole journey to Sussex to see the family. It's quite funny. Absolute death trap though. You crash in that, you're dead. This M4 was absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful greeny yellow colours. The carbon on it was insane. It was just gorgeous. And then I come across something else you don't see every day. A nice old Honda NSX. The car looked very standard as well, which I really like. It's not been meddled with. No pun intended, but this genuinely was probably the biggest highlight of the evening. Watching these guys trying to get this balloon up in the air, and then when they finally did, it just sat there. It was like, ooh, look at me, I've got a balloon. They had a bar too, and I spent £4 on a non-alcoholic cider. Raging. Something that really annoyed me about the event was that they closed their tickets a week before the event. So there were people getting hold of me saying, yeah, I want to come, but they couldn't get a ticket. And then they were emailing, and Haynes wouldn't let them have a ticket. But I don't know why. There's so much space there. It wasn't even half full. On the way back to the car, I kind of realised that I didn't use my food voucher, which I got free with the actual event ticket. So I headed back to the meal stand. I say meal stand, it was kind of like a burger van already set up, ready to go. Because I was quite late getting my food voucher, I got to enjoy the live music that was there. They were really good. But back to the food, look at that stuffing, thick as anything. However, it did taste really nice and the girls were really friendly. They were very stingy with that applesauce though. I mean look, she puts half of it back. Whilst munching away on my pork bap, I decided to have another look around another Ferrari. I mean, who doesn't love these cars, other than Max Verstappen? Lots of cars were leaving quite early, so I thought I'd follow suit. After all, it was an hour-and-a-half journey home, providing there's no traffic on the 303 of course. This car park was full last time I was here. It's probably not even half full now, so I was quite disappointed. I didn't know what to expect though, so worth a go. When I got home, I decided to quickly take the car for a mini photo shoot, to have another play with the Osmo. I still can't get to grips with it, so if anyone has any tips, tricks, or can literally show me how to use it, I'll be really grateful. Please, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching guys, see you later.